Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Felicia Giouzelis. I'm a master healer, and something timely came up today that made me want to record this video for you, and that is how to clear energy blockages. I've been clearing energy blockages for myself, for my students, for my clients. We're going on 8 years this year, and I started pretty much right after my own spiritual awakening, which was back in 2014. By 2015, I had started this business. And I've been working with the Akashic Records specifically since 2014, about June, July timeframe. I think I first even discovered them in this lifetime in May of 2014. Since then, they have helped me clear any energy blockage I have that's coming up. Now, lately, in the past, I would say 6 to 18 months or so, it's probably gone about 18 months back, things started to change in the Akashic Records, and the clearing that I was doing didn't seem to be taking hold like it used to. It felt to me like it was taking a lot more effort and energy and attention, and I felt like I was struggling to see what was going on in the Akashic Records, and like we humans do, I took that personally. But it wasn't that at all. Today, actually, they enlightened me to, and they've been working with me on this for about a week or two. They enlightened me to what's actually going on. And that is something that I want to share with you today. Are we still in an energy of needing to clear energy blockages in the first place? My answer to this is no, I don't think so. Because from what I heard from them today, all we have to do is just get out of the way. Rather than doing all of this work to clear and heal and align, which is an immediate way to burn out. If you've done this before, you know how it feels, because it's an energy of doing all the time, always doing to make things happen. And I think we're at a point in the ascension process that we don't really need to do that anymore. All we have to do is just get out of our own way. So how you do that is you start listening to spirit. And if you struggle to listen to spirit, comment down below. I'll send you some resources. Just let me know, and I'm happy to link you to some. And we'll put some in the description down below as well. But I have videos on this also that you can look on the channel and start connecting with your spirit guides, for example. But you want to start connecting with your own intuition, connecting with spirit, and really stepping into this place of humility and taking a seat and taking a step back and listening to what spirit is guiding you to do. I think the next few years are going to be challenging for all of us in some way. And your spirit, your soul, your Akashic Records even, you have your own spirit team and guidance system that is trying to help you navigate these things. And I think it's going to be extra important, especially now, like starting now, to really tune in and figure out what steps you need to take next, but not by what other people are telling you, from what spirit is guiding you to do, because every path, every person is going to have a different message that comes through. So that was the message that came up today, and I want to share something that happened that it doesn't surprise me because I see stuff like this all the time, but it might surprise you. So if you're following the news at all, you know that the Federal Reserve just increased the interest rates again yesterday. It was one of the highest hikes, I think, in history, or maybe in a really long time. I can't remember the time frame that I heard. Anyway, one of my students was in the process of buying a condo, and she came to my student call yesterday and was freaking out. She said, or sorry, she wasn't freaking out. She was telling us about how she felt really calm, but that the lenders were all freaking out, the banks, her realtor even was just in a panic mode, of course, because they're all following the news and kind of tuned into that vibration, right? And she said she felt perfectly calm. This is something I work with people on, so she's riding the wave, whatever's happening, right? All good. But when, she did kind of say, like, I'm just going to kind of ride this out, but I gave her a homework assignment, and I asked her to just work on some things and just process a few things. And I don't want to share too much because it's her private information, but she did the homework that I gave her. And She posted in our group today and basically said that she was able to secure a lower interest rate. And this is within 24 hours of basically that not being a possibility at all in this reality. And so that happened within 24 hours. So miracles are normal. You can ride whatever wave to get out of or into whatever situation you would like to get into. That's really how easy it is to manifest. But the reason that I was able to give that guidance to her is because I'm a channel for spirit, right? When she comes to work with me, she joins these calls. I can't help what I'm doing. I'm just naturally channeling spirit. And spirit came through and blessed her with guidance on something to do. And she actually did it. That's why she was able to navigate through this really tumultuous energy right now. That external stuff doesn't matter once you get out of the way. And how you get out of the way is do what spirit is telling you to do. Even if you might feel like, oh, this is never going to work, or I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. The problem is we take too much control over things. We're trying to control too much instead of sitting back, letting the universe guide us and lead us to what's going to be in our highest and best interest. And there are many reasons we do this. The main one being we just don't trust, right? And so, yes, there's healing that needs to happen to have that level of trust that she did, where she just took a step and was like, you know what, this is what I'm feeling guided to do. And yes, I'm going to take Spirit's advice. Thank you, Felicia. And she went and did it. And that happened within 24 hours. So less than 24 hours, I think. That's what's possible for everyone. When I say get out of the way, what I mean is take a step back, get into meditation, do some journaling, really step into this vibration of asking for help. Be humble, be grateful, and ask your spirit guides to help you. You can say something like, please show me how to navigate this situation or this conversation. I'm willing to do what you guide me to do. Anything like that, any kind of intention can help you navigate and get out of this. But the one thing that won't help is being in this doing energy all the time, because basically you're trying to take control of things and spirit is trying to help you, and you could be making things worse. And that's not a personal attack. I've done it my whole life. It took a long time for me to learn this and really step into this energy of, well, okay, I have no control over things outside of me. Instead, I'm going to just defer to spirit. I'm going to go within, listen to my heart. I'm going to, sit in meditation and see what comes through. And even if it sounds crazy, I'm going to do it anyway. And it always works out in the end. And this is how you start to really raise your vibration and co-create with spirit. But you cannot co-create with spirit if you don't trust spirit. So it is a process. I hope this helped. I'll see you on the next video.